Why is it all the way on you? Yeah. There we go. Now we in here.
Is it 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. We never do that.
Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No. 1, 2, 3. We're a little rusty, guys. It's been too damn long.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
What's up, MJ's World? What's up, MJ's World?
It's your girl, Julia.
It's your boy, Malik.
And we are back with another video.
Ooh, it's been way too long.
Way too long.
Too long. I know what y'all thinking. We just said forget YouTube. We ain't doing it no more. I know y'all missed us. How you feel? You missed them?
I miss you guys. And
we miss y'all. We miss y'all. It's alright.
We just want to get
all this lint is everywhere, y'all. We got new ring lights, so y'all can probably see all the lint.
From the box.
But anyways, go ahead.
So y'all, we just want to say sorry because we have not. We promised y'all something big, which was to record the whole pregnancy, and we never did.
No. We did.
Oh, we did like 2 videos.
So we got 2 videos that we have not put out yet at all, and that's from the time our daughter was being born. No. What's the other video?
The first day of like the contractions and stuff.
I think it was just her showing like she was having contractions or something, and then
I don't think we got that one out.
I don't know. We might not do neither. I don't know.
Neither one of those. We're just starting.
But we do got a video of like us in labor, but we decided to do a different video today just to, you know, get back on YouTube and get you guys rolling with the videos again. Yeah. Yep. So you want to let them know what we're doing?
Yeah, so y'all, this is going to be a story time of our labor and delivery. Also, our daughter reveal.
And we'll try to keep it short. It's a lot, like a lot that's going on. Yeah. And on top of that, y'all know Julia, when she gets going, it's like...
I can't stop.
Y'all gonna see a lot of close-ups of my face and all the... Never mind, we're just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let you start off. You tell your side of the story, how you...
No, like we're just gonna add in, like we can just keep, just.
Okay, well you just started off then.
Okay, y'all. So my due date was August 26th.
Yeah.
I went into labor a week early, so at 39 weeks, I went into labor. Yeah. And it started. I have my calendar here, y'all, because I have to look at the dates. So I went into labor on Tuesday, August 17th at night. It was about
no. It's still Wednesday morning. It was Wednesday morning because it was like 3.
No, but I labored at home. You got to tell the labor part at home.
Man, let me shut up, y'all. I'm about to mess up the whole story.
Oh my God.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. You better cut that out. Tuesday night, I went into labor. So it was just a regular night. Started having contractions. He was at work. He actually was on his way to work. And I called him and I'm like,
no, we're gonna be transparent with y'all. We got into a daggone argument before I went to work. And this is why she went into labor first of all.
Yeah, because I was so upset.
We're gonna be transparent with y'all.
Okay.
Don't be telling. Please. Okay. These are our supporters. They want to hear the real.
Okay. Okay. The real and the raw.
Hold on. Wait. Not too much. Not real. Too raw.
Because I don't have no filter. I'll tell it all.
Too much.
So that day, August 17th, we could not get off this date. August 17th, we got into an argument. Lasted a while, and.
Women, boy, arguing with a pregnant woman is a no-go. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it. I don't recommend
lasted a long time, so I was upset like that whole day. Like the whole day I was upset. So it comes around maybe, it was like 10 o'clock at night. And I'm going to bed, and I felt like a weird cramping feeling in my stomach. It was a little bit different than like, I guess just a normal cramp. It kind of felt like period cramps. Let's put that out there, like a mild period cramp. And which I've never had period cramps. I do want to say that I've never had those, but it felt like that, which is what people say. So yeah, I felt that in my stomach, and I was like, okay, let me go to the restroom. So if we're being real here, a little TMI, but let's be transparent. I felt something when I was getting up to walk to the restroom, and I went to the bathroom and I was bleeding.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something crazy.
No.
That ain't crazy.
I know, but still.
For those who've had babies, y'all know, y'all kind of get it.
So I was bleeding, and from what I think I know, I mean I should know, but what I think it was is called bloody show. So I was having bloody show, and it was just really light. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was just really light. So I called the doctor. Well, first, actually, I called my sisters because they have had babies and my mom. And they were telling me to get a hold of my doctor, and they were saying that I was probably in labor. So I called the doctor, and the doctor was saying, you know, that I can either come into the hospital if it gets like too bad, or I can just stay at home and then prop my legs up and we'll just see what happens from there. Which
is actually scary because now she has a decision to make. Like,
yeah.
If she wants to go in, or should I wait, or should she, you know.
Yeah. So you really don't know at that point. It's just kind of like a waiting game. So I told her that whatever I was feeling, which were the cramps, I told her that if it's okay, can I please stay home, because I don't want to drive all the way up to the hospital. That was my fear, drive all the way up to the hospital and they send me home because I'm not dilated enough. So I went ahead and I told her I'll just tough it out at home. So I toughed it out at home for hours, like literally till the next morning. I was having contractions. They got intense. And I was like calculating, which I think I can show you guys. I think I still have them. I was calculating my contractions the whole time. Am I bright? Okay. It's a weird line that it's making, but do y'all see that? These were all my contractions that I was feeling. And
sorry for the calluses, guys. Yeah. I work out.
So that was all, literally, that was all that night.
Yep.
Starting from 11:49 all the way on up until 7:26 the next morning. So, like I said, we went ahead and I was having contractions that night. So I was in labor, I guess early labor that night. So I called Malik because, like I said, he was on his way to work. And I call him, I tell him what's going on. I told him just stay at work until, you know, I find out more, until I start feeling more. I told him that the contractions were bearable. So don't come home just yet, go make your money. And so
I was doing my best to get off work. I was waiting on her. Hey, you need to go ahead and come now. Like, you need to be on the way. I'm happy. I would have been happy. But instead, I was at work, like contemplating, should I leave? Should I go ahead? Just matter of fact, let me go ahead and say this real quick. I let my manager know when she told me that, just so he can be on standby, just in case I gotta head out. And can I go ahead and tell us? Like around 3 o'clock? Around 3 o'clock.
I don't know, what was 3 o'clock? You whispered to me.
No. When I had to go. When I just went ahead and left. I told him I had to go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 3 o'clock came.
I mean, yeah, because it was getting pretty, it was like.
But you didn't tell me to come.
I didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I went ahead and told him. He was like, man, go ahead and go home. So at 3 o'clock came, and I was like, I guess he could tell that I was like getting antsy and kept on looking at my phone, kept pulling my phone down and making sure she wasn't calling. And he was like, hey man, just go ahead, man, go take care of your wife, man. Go ahead and go handle that. When I tell you I flew home, I got home, I worked 35 minutes away, I got home in like 15 to 20 minutes. 100 miles per hour on the expressway. I know it's bad, I shouldn't have told you that.
That's terrible.
I was speeding just to get home. And she didn't even know I was coming home. Pulled up, and she was like, oh, you're off. And you ain't even in the best condition. Like,
it was like.
You was like.
I think okay, so when that happens, it's like you're just moaning the whole time.
Yeah, she was like, that's all you was doing. You kept,
That's what I kept doing the whole time, because it intensifies. And then when it happens, it's so weird, because what people had told me before I went into labor, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, and it didn't feel as bad as people were saying.
Well, maybe you just took it.
Maybe I just have a high pain tolerance.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it just was not as bad. And so, so fast forward to the next day, because that was the night before. So next day, I mean, all night I didn't get any rest because I'm just moaning and everything else and just in pain. So the next morning, I actually had a doctor's appointment at 11 o'clock. And I was trying to wait actually until my doctor's appointment. That was my 39-week checkup. I was trying to wait until my doctor's appointment to actually let them tell me if they were just gonna send me to the hospital because I was in labor, or if I was just gonna go back home and wait until my 26th, the 26th when she's due. And let's just say if I would have waited until 11 o'clock that day,
yeah, she probably would have had birth on the floor.
Probably, yeah, because so rewind back to us, which we actually have a clip of us going to the doctor.
I'll try to include that in there.
Okay.
I'll try to put whatever we tell. I'll try to throw in some clips. Yeah, I'll throw in some clips just so y'all know. Y'all get the image.
You're gonna really have to chop this up like a lot because we're like doing some extra talking.
It's all good.
So
we gotta kind of jump though. We already
I know
minutes.
I'm trying to. So where are we at?
On the way to the hospital.
Okay, so on the way to the hospital.
No, we decided not to go to the doctor's appointment. We decided to go straight to the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we decided to go straight to the hospital, and when we got to the hospital, like this always happens, y'all. I don't know if this happens to you, but it happens to me. Anytime something is wrong with me and I'm going to the doctors, why does what I'm feeling stop before I get to the doctors?
That's for everybody.
So it literally makes me feel like I'm okay. Like, why am I even going to the doctors? And I start feeling crazy in my head, second guessing myself, like, should I even be going? And then I'm thinking like, this doctor's gonna think I'm crazy if I get there, nothing's wrong. So anyways, y'all, so I went to the hospital, checked in, they got me in, and when we got there, lady checks me and she's like, you are only 2 centimeters dilated. Yeah. I was so pissed because I was like, all that pain that I've been feeling, like,
just to get told you
I'm only 2 centimeters. Like, I could have just stayed at home. I mean, I'm in pain, of course, so I could have just stayed at home. So she just told us that she's gonna keep us on a watch. So we stayed there for a good maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah, about 45 to an hour. About
45 minutes to an hour. And she said that she's gonna wait to see if anything else happens.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If you would get admitted, like if you do show progress in your dilation.
Yeah. I couldn't figure out the word. So the doctor comes in 45 minutes later. She checks me. She said, girl, you just earned yourself an admission. She said, you are 4 centimeters dilated.
When I tell you my heart sank to my oh my goodness. Like, I ain't know what, I was happy, but like, dude, why we gotta do this now? Like, I wasn't even, we just wanted to come to the hospital to see what was going on, but nah, she wanna go ahead and get an admission to the hospital.
Yeah, so I literally went from 2 to 4 in 45 minutes.
45 minutes, that quick.
That quick. And so just think if I would have waited till 11 o'clock, it would have been bad.
Yep.
So yes, they took me back and they were like, okay, we're gonna get your epidural together and get that all situated.
I'm like, this is really happening. Like, I'm about to have a baby. Like, my daughter's almost here. This is going through my head. As the doctor's telling us this, my head is going like no, maybe we're not having a baby today. Maybe she's just getting ready just in case. But nah, I was in denial, but also excited at the same time. But as a father, of course, I'm gonna be nervous. It's my first kid. Yeah,
so I called my mom and she's like, oh, I'm gonna be on my way. She was at work too. And she was just like, let me know what's going on so I can just leave.
One thing about her mom, she do not play.
No,
if there's something wrong with her baby, any of her babies, she's on the way.
And I promise you, from the time that I told her, it seemed like she got there like real quick.
She do not play.
I said I work. She works on this end of town, and my doctor's was on this end of town.
Don't play and got there in about 20 minutes.
It was like 20 minutes. She got there.
You gotta push that Ford Explorer. I hear you.
Cut out.
Anyway, go ahead.
So, anyways.
Oh Lord. Shoot.
Is she up?
Baby's just waking up, y'all. Y'all hear her in the background cooing, that's her.
Yeah. So, anyways. So, they give me the epidural. And fluids and medication, all this other crap. And so, we're gonna fast forward.
Yeah, we're gonna jump because we don't want the video to get too long.
Yes. But not only that, but from the time that I had an epidural for hours.
So let's go ahead and tell them how long you was in labor, just so you can jump.
Okay, go ahead.
So she was in labor, and if y'all can guess before I even tell you, I'll put it down in the comment section below how many hours y'all think we was in labor for, or she was in labor for. But 48 hours.
Yes. What is that, 2 days? 2 days. I was in labor for 2 days.
48 hours.
So.
Of me sitting in a, not even a full reclining chair.
No food for 2 days, and I'm pregnant, and all I can eat is popsicles and drink water.
Yeah, not only did she not eat, I couldn't eat. And I'm not the one pregnant.
Yeah.
So I was just stuck in that room. And
him and mom were like asleep. And they were,
yeah, they
were switching chairs in the comforter.
There was only one recliner, then the other one was a regular chair. And I felt bad for her sitting in that chair. It was like, we need to switch.
Yeah.
So, it's what in the video, we're gonna have to keep checking, y'all.
So they were switching back and forth. And so y'all, like I said, I was in labor for 48 hours. So skip to the night of Wednesday night. Because I had her Thursday morning.
Yeah, you did. So basically, it's from my point of view, that night she was like having so much pain in her lower back. Like it seemed like it was unbearable.
It was back contractions, y'all. Y'all know how back contractions go if you had a baby.
I was trying to rub her back. Like her mom was trying to rub her back. She kept getting mad. Like, no, mom, you're not doing it hard enough. Like, Malik, come over here, rub her back. And I'm tired. Like, I'm trying to get some sleep, so I go over and rub her back. And then after a while, she's like, you're not doing anything either. So we just like.
I think I even got the nurse to rub my back because they were not doing it, and the nurse actually felt better.
Shout out to the nurses, because I know we called y'all about 50 million times, and y'all was in that room about 50 million times. That's another story time with Miss Lois is here. We're gonna put her on here so she can tell her side of the story. But anyway, yeah, her back was like hurting so bad all throughout the night, all the way up to the morning. Well, really, that wasn't too much. That was like really the only thing he was going
That's the only thing. So I'm going to skip it till our delivery.
Hold on. They was flipping her around. Came in the room, kept on flipping her over, putting her on the side, sitting her straight up. Like, I felt so bad.
And that's because the epidural had delayed my whole labor process.
Yep.
So I stayed with just being numb with the epidural and stuff for hours. All the way up until the epidural started wearing off. Like, it literally came to the point. But there was like a button thing that I can press. Like, if it started to wear off, it can, like, I guess, give me more.
In, yeah.
Which I never pressed it. I just went with the same epidural the whole time, unless, I mean, I didn't feel anything. So I just went with the same thing. But it did start wearing off. And because I started feeling the back contractions, I probably wouldn't have felt those if I would have pressed the thing.
All she had to do was press the simple button.
We'd have been all good. and so finally, let's skip. It was time for my delivery because they were like, "Oh, you're 4 to 5." Okay, hold on, let's go.
No,
back.
it went from 4. She was 4 from literally the night.
It was like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 10 o'clock until what time was it? Like 6:30 or 7?
Yeah.
6:30 or 7. And then she went from 4 and jumped straight to 9 centimeters dilated.
Yeah.
Like,
literally that quick.
And when I tell you, all of everybody started rushing in, getting ready, and I'm just like, okay, what you need me to do? What am I supposed to do? The doctor's looking like, no, not the doctor. Who was it?
The nurse.
I think it was the head nurse. She was looking like, all right, go ahead. You can go ahead and stand up here by your wife's head. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gotta be down there to see nothing. I'm cool. Just gonna help her, be up here. And basically, she was like, you just gonna help your wife push. Whenever we say push, you keep her head tucked up because they can't lean back and push for some strange reason.
It's not enough pressure.
Yeah, I guess so. So she had to basically keep her chin tucked into her chest, and I was trying to help her keep her head tucked into her chest.
Which I did not feel you at all. Like, y'all, it's such a kind of like a big blur to me. Like, I feel like I wasn't there. I was so tired.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
See, her story is different from literally mine.
From his
delivery.
story and my mom's story
point of
is
view.
way different. Look, my mom's like, speaking of.
Yeah, she's always on Instagram liking. But what was I saying? I was helping her push her head into her chest. So the doctor then was like, hey, we see the head crowning. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the hair, a head full of hair. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm helping my wife put her head up. Y'all keep doing your thing down there. She's like, all right, y'all go ahead and switch. I'm like, huh? Where am I going? Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I just, you know, I'll stay up here and chill.
Her that.
Like, I'm all right. She's like, no, come down here, look at the head. Like, the head is a lot of hair. I'm like, all right, cool. Took a deep breath, went down there and looked. And her hair was, I mean, it was a lot like laid, flat, silky hair. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I could handle it. And I'm surprising myself. Like, I get a round of applause, but I did good. No throwing up, no passing out. Took it like a man. And
then they even brought the mirror as like, I can see her too. Like, they brought the mirror out to where I can see her. And
our storage is getting low. 22 minutes is red now. So we gotta speed it up.
Okay, so yeah, so I got to see her. Okay, y'all, so our camera died. Sorry about that.
Well, no, the footage went out. Like, we ran out of footage, so we had to delete some stuff and come right back.
Why did you have to say that?
You be lying to our subscribers, dude.
Why did you have to say that? Okay.
Anyways, like she said, it's about to get juicy.
It's about to get juicy, y'all. So, so I'm sitting there pushing.
And doing great. Doing a hell of a job pushing. Like, taking it.
Like, they said I was like a perfect push.
Yeah, killing
like, and I pushed for like how many minutes? Maybe 15 to 20?
She said push like 5 times. Like, she did like 5 pushes. And
yeah, it was like 5 pushes and that was it. And after I seen her head crown, I was like, oh, she's right
when they
there.
put the mirror, so you were saying they put the mirror down there. Yeah. They put the mirror in front of her so she can see her head like crowning.
I said, oh, she's right there. Let me just push her out.
As soon as she seen that head, she was like, okay, she got like a burst of energy and pushed her straight out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she didn't come straight out. Her head like came out. It came out to about her chin level. And I seen her eyes open real big, and that's when I kind of, I didn't break down, but I started crying, and I went up there to Julia and was like, she's so beautiful.
Yeah,
she's so
I remember you saying that.
And then basically, she got stuck.
Her shoulder.
Her shoulder. One shoulder would not come out. 2 tubes. No, was it? No, 1 tube. I said 2 tubes. 1 tube was wrapped around her neck 2 times.
1 tube, the cord.
Shit. The cord.
The umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck twice.
I'm still learning, and we already had the damn baby. There was 1 cord that was wrapped around her neck twice, and then her shoulder was stuck. Like, shit.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Her shoulder was stuck. And basically, the doctor had to, too much information.
There's a lot of info, but
literally scoop her shoulder, pull her over, and then pull her by her head to pull her out.
Yes.
And she came out stunned, so it's like
she was not crying.
No cry. She cried a little bit, and then she stopped crying completely.
She was in shock.
Yeah, she was in shock. And then that's when the doctor handed her to the nurses. Everybody, you know, took her to do a thing. And Julia, in her head, I'm
just fine and dandy, like, oh, I just pushed her out.
She feeling good.
I didn't even know that the baby was not crying. I didn't hear anything, but I didn't question it.
I mean, the room was quiet, dead quiet.
It was dead quiet, and I'm thinking like, oh, like.
And this is in her head. This is her side of her point of view. Like, what's going on?
So y'all sitting here and we're laying on the bed, and my mom is on the side to my right, and Malik, I didn't even see him after this. So he's somewhere on this side. I know he's over here somewhere. Yeah. And so I'm just laying here like, oh, I just did the dang thing. Like, I just pushed out a baby.
Everything's smooth.
I'm tired as heck. Everything's smooth. I feel great. And I'm just in la la land. I'm like, okay.
Exact opposite. So Miss Lois is standing in front of me. I'm standing across from Miss Lois. She's over there.
Lois. You have to say my mom.
Okay, her mom. Standing over there near the nurses. That's where her mom's standing. And I'm on the opposite side. And I'm paying attention to Julia, like, you know, just making sure she's good. But in my head, like, this is a lot. I mean, TMI, but this is a lot of blood that's coming out of my wife. And I'm like, yo, this don't look right at all. And then I looked at the doctor, and the doctor was like,
looked a little nervous.
Like her look on her face was like, no, this is too much blood. Like, you know, we got to do something. And she was like, this looks like a murder scene. She said that, I was like, nah, in my head, I went straight to praying. Like, I just literally put my head down and just start praying. Well, before that, I looked at Miss Lois, and Miss Lois, you can kind of tell she was like getting nervous. So she was looking at her daughter, looking at the grandbaby, you know, asking, is my grandbaby okay? Then looking at her daughter, like, you know, she's kind of, you know, worried. She's a grandmother of mom's, like she's gonna be worried. And that kind of hurt me. Like, I was like, dude, I just really want both of them to be okay. Like, I don't want nothing to happen. So I just start praying. I couldn't do nothing else. And I remember going to the bathroom first, coming out, and seeing this, it looked like a lung, like a big organ just sitting on the table. And I'm like, okay, yeah, they just gonna put that back. And I just kept walking. And I sat back down to start praying again. And then the doctor looked at me, or one of the head nurses looked at me and was like, 7:53. And I was like, huh? She was like, 7:53. Go ahead and go make a call. And that's when I was like, okay, everything is good. I'll hurry up and ran out of the room to call my mom, call my dad, let them know everything was good. But I forgot to let them know that, you know, I was going out there. So to them, it looked like I was just running out because I was like nervous and scared or whatever. But nah, I was happy because the nurse was like, go ahead and go make the calls. You good. But her mom, that's why we got to let her come on here and let her tell her side of the story, because I guess she had a totally different side of the story too. But
yeah. So my side of the story, I felt good, but apparently, and the thing that he was saying that looks like a lung was the placenta.
It was a placenta.
So
listen,
he didn't know that.
I'm learning. It looked like a lung. It was big, and I thought a placenta was gonna be like this big. I don't know why. I heard something about popping the placenta on the baby's head for them to breathe or something. Is that true? That's not true? Okay, that's not true.
In the sac, and it has all the amniotic fluid filled in there.
Yep.
I mean, but
I thought it was a lung.
That's when your water breaks.
Yeah.
You know, they can break your water,
so I was like,
your body can actually break it.
They just gonna put that back in there, or whatever it is. They gonna shove it back up there and go about the day. But I mean, they had the doctors and everything. They handled everything like smooth, like knew what they was doing. They did it right. They did it good. But they wasn't responding to our questions like, "What's wrong with the baby? Is everything okay?" Because I guess they didn't want us to panic. Yeah. But they had everything under control. So
yeah. So apparently, y'all, like he was saying, the blood situation. So what happened was, my silly self, my checkups, they kept telling me, Julia, take your iron pills. Yeah. I have low iron. I'm anemic. And so my silly self was like, oh, don't like taking medicine? Not gonna take them. So I will never do that again.
The only medicine she takes consistently is the prenatals. That's it.
That's all I was taking, and they kept telling me to take an iron pill, and I'll forget to take them, but I will never do that again. Like, that literally put my life at risk. I bled out like a lot. Apparently, to what they were saying, I mean, it was so much that the doctor made the joke about, oh, it looks like a murder scene in here.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then also, they said she was like covered from head to toe with blood on her.
Mm-hmm. Sitting in a pool of blood.
Sitting in a pool of blood, and then
baby's just waking
she kept tapping on my lower belly because she was saying that my organs were not hardening. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I guess with her tapping on them, it ended up getting them to harden. And then I remember her telling somebody to get this shot. I don't know what shot it was, but whatever type of shot, they like literally like just stuck it in my leg. Mm-hmm. And I guess that had something to do with the blood situation, but it could have been really bad. So next time when I do have another kid, I will be taking my iron pill.
She'll because she took everything like a G. Everything perfect. Like, she did great. Everything.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the pain I don't know if I have a high pain tolerance.
I felt
I felt my stitches. You know, I got stitches afterwards, and I felt those, but the labor part, I just feel like I did not feel that.
I don't know.
But the epidural was worn off because I waited so long.
48 hours on the epidural, like, you're not gonna have. It's not gonna be that strong when you had that baby.
Yeah, and it wasn't, and that was probably one of my biggest fears, was because I would watch labor and delivery videos, you know, prior to my labor and delivery, and just see how
she didn't scream one time. Not one time. The only time Julia screamed is when the doctor pressed on her stomach, and that was after she had the baby.
Because it was like 10 people like pressing down in my stomach, and I promise you, I did not push that baby out.
Like out of all times to scream, you gonna wait till after?
Because they were pressing on my stomach so hard. I'm like, man. And so I screamed because that's a big. I mean, your stomach's out here. You're pressing that in, like that hurts.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
But she did good though. Like she took everything. You know, she did it right. She did everything perfect. She's a great mother to my beautiful baby girl.
Eddie, you're a great father.
Thank you so much for. I'm a grandfather.
I say you're a great father.
Oh, thank you.
A grandfather.
She said I was a grandfather. I say no, we ain't gonna move that fast yet. But nah, she's perfect mom for my beautiful baby girl.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for giving me my baby girl.
Thank you.
Even though she don't look, she look like me to me. I don't care what nobody say. I can say whatever y'all want, but she is a spitting image of her. She's asleep right now. I'm gonna give her a little peek. Give him a little peek.
Yeah, she might wake up.
Let me unswaddle her. She's gonna be probably fussy. Like, why are you waking me up?
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone.
Plus in this bright light,
whole attitude.
she's really not gonna like.
I'm gonna get her real quick, y'all.
Yeah. So y'all, I hope y'all can kind of put the pieces together of our story time because it was very. We extended the heck out of this thing. And for no reason. It shouldn't have even taken that long, y'all, but here's our baby girl. The tag's all hanging out. And oh my love. It's probably too bright for her.
Is it too bright?
So
oh, you burnt. Girl. The people want to see you, mamas.
Oh, she has sleep in her eyes. My love.
The people want to see you, mamas. Look.
Oh, let me see. I can get that out of her eye. I'll get it out later.
Look, mamas. The people want to see you. She's so light bright, y'all. Like
she
literally has no color yet.
Oh, my love. Hi, baby.
So this is Juliana Faye.
This is Juliana Faye.
The beautiful princess. The moment you all been waiting for, the reveal.
The reveal.
We'll try to put some. We'll show y'all some pictures, but it won't be on today's video. She's still sleepy. We just wanted to give y'all a little peek at our world.
She will be in our videos, guys.
She is 1 month today for this video.
Yes.
1 month. So we gave her some time for y'all to, you know, wait and wonder. But it was our story. And I mean, I'm sure you probably gonna hear some more of the story because we want our mom to come on here, you know, one day and tell her side of the story. So we will pick up. We'll try to get more details, and we just wanted to hurry up and get this out. So we love y'all, and it feels good to be back.
Yes.
We home. We home. So look forward to more videos, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your mama, your granny, your auntie, your cousin, your pet turtle, Simon, and Felicia. We love them. Make sure they subscribe.
Felicia.
And love y'all.
What?
More life.
More love.
More blessings.
So annoying.